Cool. Hello everybody. Now we're in Portland, Oregon, and we're in the backyard of Delta 9 House and the home and business of our old friend Russ Belville here. The last time we saw Russ Belville was in the foyer of the United Nations at UNGAS in 2016, so that's quite a track record. And on my right is Lisa from Togativity, and she's the main reason that we're kind of broadcasting today, because Myrtle and Lisa have been talking online for a long time, and this is another opportunity to meet someone in the flesh that we've known online for quite some time. Lisa, thanks very much for coming round to meet us as we meet you.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Thank you.
So we've decided to do a little bit of an unboxing here for the women in cannabis. The women in cannabis around the world. We need to really push girl power in this male-dominated industry, and that is one of the main reasons why Lana and Juanita and Joanne and I in South Africa connected with Togativity, who are based here in Portland. And it's a really beautiful evening. The sun is busy going down. We've had a great day exploring Portland, so we decided to show you some of the goodies that I brought along and Lisa has brought along. So Lisa's going to tell us about this rather interesting box that's happening here.
We just got gifted this today. Meraki Gardens is a woman-owned company based here in Portland, Oregon. They employ over 70 people.
Wow.
I know, I just found that out today. So she gifted us a bunch of fun things, including some really, really delicious looking and smelling cannabis and tasting. We've already tasted a little bit of it.
Yeah, we put a big hole in that one.
Yep, we did. And this one's called Sunny D. This is supposed to be uplifting, and we try to stay away from the sativa indica myth of that sativas make you really jumpy and like creative, and indicas make you into couch, but it's not. It's really indicative of how the plant how the plant grows, not necessarily how it's going to make you feel.
Exactly. I mean, we could grow this very same seed in the southern hemisphere at a different altitude with a different rate of sunlight and different nutrients in the soil that would make it different and have a different effect in South Africa.
Yeah.
But I can say that the effect in Portland is particularly nice. And I'm a little bit worried about Russ over there. I don't think Russ has sampled any of these.
Okay, well, the hurricane one smells pretty good if you want to give that a sniff.
I see on the side here it says solar powered as well, Lisa. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, actually I want to read you some of these things about Meraki Gardens because I actually didn't know a lot of this. So 100% natural, kosher certified.
Kosher certified weed, isn't that great?
Solar powered, 100% certified organic nutrients, female owned, we knew that. They're family operated, clean green certified, and they absolutely give back. I didn't know you could make a cannabis company kosher. That's
I
pretty
also
cool.
didn't know that. Yeah, sure. Halal cannabis too.
Yeah. Thank you, Stacy, for the gift. We really appreciate it. And we've already had a little bit of the Sunny D. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling absolutely fine. I feel like I'm going to be talking too much on our little video.
What about you? How are you feeling?
No, I like Novocaine.
I think we need to put more in here.
Yeah, no, give it another go.
I think Russ needs to sample some. So while we're busy fixing that up for Russ, I'm going to play Mother Cannabis now, and I'm just going to move our little box underneath, and all the way from South Africa, and weighing down our suitcases, I brought some gifts for Lisa and Samantha and the people in the office. This is our Fields of Green for All proposal for the legal regulation of cannabis. So this is what civil society in South Africa wants. This was our first publication, and it's basically a summary of the regulations that we want, and we're busy fleshing this out and putting references in and showing our evidence and everything for a final document.
And the two of you wrote this with your legal team?
Yes, that's correct.
93%. I do typos, but 93%.
93% written.
Yeah.
Woman written.
93% woman written.
That's amazing.
Myrtle describes it as 52 weeks of Sundays.
Yeah, so this is only really in our downtime that you can sit and you can actually concentrate on this policy stuff that really takes up a lot of time too. But it's so important that you can't get what you want unless you know what you want. So it's really important that we tell our government what we want. And then through our work at the UN, we met activists in Europe and we collaborated on this book, which is called Cannabis and Sustainable Development. In here is probably the most important chapter is about women. One of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, the Sunny D is working, for 2030 is the protection of the rights of women and gender equality and a stop to the abuse of women and children. And so this is also a gift for Lisa and Samantha. This book you can write, it was mainly written by activists in Europe, and you'll see we've even got our little Fields of Green for All logo on the back. So we hope you enjoy that.
Thank you so much.
And then in my mother cannabis bag, without taking too long, this is a hemp bag from Hemporium based in Cape Town, South Africa. And I brought the ladies some beautiful porcelain pendants that were made by Cannabis Art, based in Knysna. So there's the little pendants, and then they've got the spiral of life on the back.
Oh my goddess, that is amazing.
Then we also have from Cannabis Art and Fields of Green for All some little filter papers. Then we have weed leaves.
Just keep on coming.
Weed leaves in the colors of the South African flag. You can use it as a keyring, or you can put it on a thong to hang around your neck. So this is made by African bead artists just outside Johannesburg. The man who made this, his name is Amen, and we're going to be sending him photographs from this video because he's very excited that his artwork has come to America.
I got the screen ready for you, but I didn't know where the lighter went, so.
And then also
that's always the problem, right? Where's the lighter?
There's a lighter.
Then also in my mother cannabis bag is some beautiful handmade hemp soap from South Africa. And this soap is very, very special because it is made to wash prohibition away. Yeah, so it's special, very, very special soap that you need to use every single day to wash prohibition away.
What happens when I run out? Can I get more?
And then for your soap, you definitely need a little porcelain bowl to hold your soap in your bathroom. So also from Cannabis Art is your beautiful real leaf imprinted porcelain bowl for our ladies, because you know us ladies, we love pretty things.
We do like pretty things. Yes.
And then on the activism side of things, we've been handing these out at Hempfest in Seattle, and everybody loves a sticker.
Everyone loves a sticker.
Everyone loves a sticker.
What kind of
So we've
stickers you
brought
got
some sticker packs for everybody to stick on their fridges,
Or their cars.
or their cars,
Or their laptops.
or their laptops,
Or their phones.
So we have our Fields of Green for All fundraising card. Then we have I am not a criminal, the OG Dagga couple sticker with Jules and I. Fields of Green for All.
That's so cute.
Our Getting Rid of the Stigma sticker, which is everybody needs to be proudly green, and use the hashtag proudly green because we're not ashamed of our cannabis use. We're really proud of it. Then we have our Fields of Green for All leaf logo that matches my necklace.
Oh, is that like a replica of
It's
your
a
logo?
replica of it made by a friend of ours. And you know, cannabis makes you creative. That's an amazing thing, and it's amazing to travel around the world and meet awesome creative women as well.
Can I just put this out there while you're in the middle of this? Like, I'm just putting this out there. There is not enough cannabis jewelry out there.
I agree.
It is not. Seriously. So, planting a seed for all you ladies who want to make cannabis jewelry. There's not enough of it. We need it. We want to see it.
Yeah, in all of those stalls, there were hundreds and hundreds of stalls at Hempfest, and there was so little cannabis jewelry. I'm always looking for it.
Me too.
I really am. So this is a lovely leaf that you can use as inspiration, you cannabis jewelry ladies.
Mm-hmm.
And there we have our Dagga couple logo. So that's Jules and I, and that's the social activism arm of our campaign. And if you want to find us on social media, you will always find us at Dagga couple. And now I'm going to hand over to Russ, who is going to tell us a little bit about Delta 9 House, this amazing place where we are, awesome home. We've been feeling so welcome here.
Russ, let me ask you a question first. You've been doing this longer than literally all of us put together. You go right back to the beginnings of Normal. Are there more women in cannabis now than there were then?
Oh yeah,
Yeah?
yeah. And one of the things I always noted one of the things I did as a normal outreach director was have a large outreach to getting women directors. I always found they were a lot better at interfacing with people. They're a lot less threatening. In a situation like in America, when you're trying to talk about legalizing marijuana, when a guy comes up, it's like, oh yeah, sure, he wants to get high. When a woman comes up, it's a mom, or a daughter, or
yeah,
you know,
it's like a double whammy thing going on.
and it's like coming in with the velvet glove rather than the iron fist kind of thing. So I recruited a lot of women who've gone on to do some amazing stuff these days. I mean, like Sarah Frank just got the Seattle Hemp Fest Award up there, and a few others. But yeah, there's a whole lot more. And one of the things I noted was how when you look at the statistics, at least back when I was working about a decade ago, of women versus men that consume cannabis, if you look at the annual statistics, it's like 55% versus 45% men to women.
Yeah.
When you brought that down to monthly, it was like 60-40. When you got it at daily, it was like 68 to 32, I guess.